Yo, what's going on? It's me, Jay. I'm about to give some predictions about the 2021 Crown Jewel pay per view, the pay per view that's originating from Saudi Arabia. It's the first WWE pay per view after the going back to Saudi Arabia after the pandemic, and it's going to be a big one. The main event is set to feature Roman Reigns, the Universal Championship, versus Brock Lesnar with the roles reversed now. Brock Lesnar as a babyface and Roman Reigns as a heel. Roman Reigns, of course, having Paul Heyman in his corner for the first time ever. Now, and of course, they're gonna have the Queen of the Ring tournament, the first ever Queen of the Ring tournament. Um, is gonna go down between Zelina Vega and Doudrop. Of course, Doudrop Piper Nivens. Many people don't like the gimmick, but it is what it is. The crazy part is that they're gonna be wrestling for the first time ever in like a King of the Ring setting with in Saudi Arabia, a country where when they first started doing these crown jewel shows, they didn't even allow women because of Islamic custom or Salafi custom. So they're gonna have that. Plus, they're gonna have on Monday Night Raw Goldberg return and challenge Bobby Lashley. So Goldberg's gonna take on um, Bobby Lashley at the show. Um, I don't know. Going back to Saudi Arabia, blowing it so soon on Brock Lesnar's return. As I said, when Brock Lesnar returned at SummerSlam, that this should be something good to build to WrestleMania. A kind of reversal, of course, between himself and Roman Reigns as far as um, WrestleMania 38 is concerned. Okay, it's the Queen's Crown tournament. You know what I mean? Queen's Crown tournament, and like I said, the finals is Dewdrop versus Selena Vega. I expect Selena Vega to take it home with her because, of course, when she decided to stay with the WWE and not go to AEW, that was a big feather in the cap of Vince McMahon and them. You know what I mean? So they're like, all right, twin, you riding with us. So we're not um we're not gonna we're gonna put you in a prominent position because she was pushing again, go back to my video in the archives. She was pushing for this whole unionization of wrestlers way back in 20 in late in 2019 2020, and her husband Malachi Black left the company. So the fact that she decided to stay and she decided to remain loyal to WWE, they're gonna put some kind of title on it. They're not gonna put the main titles of um, the Raw Championship or the SmackDown Championship on it, but they'll put this Queen of the Crown thing on it. But it's gonna be historic because, like I said, go back to the first WWE show they ever did in Saudi Arabia. Even though Saudi Arabia is having this whole vision for the future type initiative, trying to move the country away from oil, trying to move it to other forms of entertainment, and they've been dealing with WWE for the longest now. Every time they go there, of course, um, they have never allowed the women to main event. I think at one Bailey wrestled Naomi, they had long shirts on, because it's a problem with the society. We know Islamic society is very conservative when it comes to women. They don't allow women in public places. It's a Salafi. It's not only a Muslim country. It's a Salafi Muslim country. You know, and but it seemed hypocritical on WWE's part because at that time WWE was pushing heavily the women's revolution. They were getting behind Ronda Rousey when she switched from UFC to WWE. You know, but it seemed like it wasn't going to do nothing with regards to women's wrestling. But obviously, they chose to revive the King of the Ring tournament in this form. Now I don't know if the winner of this will go on to face um either Becky Lynch or Rhea Ripley or whomever. I know Rhea Ripley now is a heel. Rhea Ripley now is a heel. She's been so for a couple of months, and uh, actually, together, Rhea Ripley and Sonya Deville jumped Naomi on SmackDown. So I don't know. Okay, yeah, I just looked it up. I don't really watch the product like that, so bear with me. I just looked it up. Charlotte Flair is the current champion. So having Dewdrop or Piper Nivens win the women's championship, I mean the crown jewel of tournaments, um would be a good thing because her and Piper Nivens had this back and forth for the Raw Women's Championship. So that'd be good. The Goldberg stuff again. Goldberg in the WWE still. I mean, we had this problem the last time we went to Saudi Arabia, back in the early part of 2020 when he beat the Fiend for for the Universal Championship. It's like, come on, man. Goldberg again relying on this man who doesn't draw any money. You know what I'm saying? Like Goldberg is not a draw at all. You know what I'm saying? Why would people want to see this rematch between him and Bobby Lashley when the first match at SummerSlam? last year wasn't that great. You know what I mean? But I suspect Goldberg will. I mean, I suspect Bobby Lashley will win the match. Whatever. Having Goldberg go back again. Again, we saw Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley at fucking SummerSlam, if I'm not mistaken. So having this match again, having Goldberg come back again, I'd say a thumbs down to that. I mean, the only difference now is Bobby Lashley doesn't have the championship. I don't know who Big E is facing at Crown Jewel. Okay, Big E is taking on at Crown Jewel Drew McIntyre. Yawn, a guy who they tried to put the freaking rocket to in 2020. I guess, like I said, he carried himself through the pandemic, but nah, trash. Anyway, if you see this tomorrow, live from Saudi Arabia, you see it. If not, in peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love y'all.